guys, so did y'all see The Walking Dead episode Alone? It was so good. I always say that though, but this season has been very powerful. You know, I thought I was going to miss the jail, but this traveling and it's like really classic Walking Dead, going from house to house. But before I get into anything, I have to talk about the Daryl scene. Oh my gosh, did y'all see the scene when the zombies come and trap him in that room? I said, he's dead. I have never gotten up and had to walk away, and I almost had to, because I said I couldn't watch Daryl getting ripped to shreds. It would hurt me. I couldn't watch it. And so I said, I can't look at this. They're going to kill my favorite characters. I can't watch this. And my friend was like, you got to stay. I said, I can't watch this. And I stayed, and Daryl escaped. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was so scared. I thought that Daryl was dead. And if it was any other character, including Rick, they would have been killed off. But Daryl made it out, and that was so cool. He flipped the tables. That was so well directed. That directing was perfect. It was like they made it plausible, like those superhero powers. He didn't like Xena out and start back flipping and anything crazy. He actually, you know, worked his way, stabbing with anything he could find, scalpels, needles, whatever, and worked his way out of there. And I'm like, wow, that I was holding my breath the entire time. I was like, I just had to get that out before I start on anything else. And it was a great episode. Like, then we get to Daryl and Beth. Can we talk about that for a little bit? Their relationship was so cute. It was, you know, it's like kind of beyond like romantic, but like I love romance. But I can actually, like, this one is so cute and sweet, and he picked her up and gave her a piggyback ride. And this was something that I found very peculiar. When he says, I believe in good people, she's like, oh, you believe in good people? And he's like, you know why? And she's like, oh. And I'm like, what does that mean? Is she the reason? Like, at first I thought that she was the reason why he believes in good people again. But if she was the reason, why would she look so sad? You know, like, in the comments, please talk to me about that. I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, why would she look so sad about that? If that was the reason why he believes in good people, or is it like, what was it? I didn't get why she looked so sad. Now, also my theory on where Beth is right now. I personally do not think she's been snatched. That's my theory, okay? This is why I believe this. Because we see her book bag on the floor, but she did not scream out the window. She's a capable girl. I think that, yes, I think bad people did drive up to that place to snatch and do whatever they do. Somebody snatched her book bag, and I think she ripped off and ran into the woods. And I think Daryl now chased that car, and she could not catch up with him because her leg was hurting. And that's messed up. I think they're going to find her later on, like in a mausoleum or back at that house. Like, it's a graveyard. Graveyard's got tons of places to hide. And I think that he was chasing nothing. Like, I don't think she's there. I think she's still back at that house. Which is really scary because she's like in The Walking Dead in the graveyard. You can't get any more scary than that. Like, we saw Tyrese says the whole world is haunted now. I mean, it's the truth. It's scary. And I think he's going to find that out later if they ever meet up again. So, I love that scene. That was like the best freaking part of the episode. Was amazing. I loved it. And now to go to the other characters. Okay, so when dude left Sasha, I was like, okay, I have mixed emotions about that. Like, okay, I argued with my friend like for a day and like the rest of the night and all today about what was he right for leaving her. And okay, now it's obvious he likes her. That's like they've been flirting with her since like forever. And he's like, we should follow Maggie. I'm like, dude, you do know Maggie's married, right? So you have no chance. So it couldn't have been about romance why he would want to follow Maggie. Perhaps he felt like going to, I think it was called Terminus or whatever, is the better idea because she's running away from her problem. The problem is she's afraid that Tyrese is dead. She thinks he's dead, and she's she thinks that she's right about that, and so she doesn't want to face it. And he knows this, so it's kind of like the way we're seeing the other characters getting pulled out of their shell. Michonne shut down and we pulled her out of her shell. We're seeing that other walker that looked like her. Daryl was in his shell and Beth pulled him out. It's like people are getting pulled out of their shells. And I would say that maybe he was trying to pull her out of her shell. That staying in that building was a bad idea because it probably was crawling with walkers. it had entrances and exits like everywhere. It was not a good secure building, and just 2 people, if any of them got sick or died in that little building, they would have trouble. So I see his point. I see why he kind of pulled her along, saying, like, he kissed her and said, come on, but like, you know, I'm not going to be alone. Like, he knew that, like, he kind of was like leaning on fate, you know, but he is like the drunkard character, so, you know, hopefully it was fate and not, Terminia's got that liquor, you know, I don't know, but I hope not. His character, like, it was kind of his fault that Zach died, but I still like his character too, and I hope that, I don't know. It might be nice seeing him and Sasha together. So, I don't know. But, yes, so it looks going to be a great episode. This whole thing with Beth and Daryl was so cute. It's making me forget about the Carol Daryl or the Michonne and Daryl right now. And, I think it's going to be kind of cool that he's got Beth now, because I think Carol's going to end up with Tyrese. And this is why I think he's going to end up with Tyrese, because this is my other weird theory. I don't think that Carol killed Tyrese's girlfriend. This is what I think. That little girl is psychotic. I think that little girl killed Tyrese's girlfriend. Like, just came in, saw her coughing, and stabbed in the ear. The way she's going to do her own dad. I mean, I think she just stabbed there in the ear, and Carol's like, what did you do? And she's like, I took care of it. And I think Carol was like, we gotta burn the bodies. And I think Carol put the blame on her because she taught the little girl how to deal with knives. And so I think that's what's going to happen. And I think her and Tyrese going to end up together like in the comics. So that would be very, very interesting. And I'm looking so forward to next week. It's like, it's hard because like I rush my week now. Like Monday, how many days I got left to go to The Walking Dead? So that's basically it. I'll talk to y'all again hopefully very soon. Like I say in all my videos, I'm an author. Please check out my book and tell me in the comments what you think about it. And I will talk to y'all again later. Okay, guys. Bye.